Imagine, about 4,500 years ago, there were no cranes, no trucks, no modern machines at all. So how were these massive pyramids built? Each stone weighed anywhere from 2 to 15 tons. Yet these people achieved such precise engineering that scientists today are still amazed. Let's travel back to that world, where along the banks of the Nile, amid sand and blazing sun, a civilization built something that still stands thousands of years later.
All of Egyptian life depended on one river, the Nile. Every year, from June to September, the Nile would flood, and when the waters receded, they left behind dark, fertile soil. That's why Egyptians called this flood the gift of the Nile. The rest of Egypt? Just sand and rock, the Sahara Desert stretching in every direction. So people's entire lives were confined to that thin green strip along the Nile. It was extremely hot, sometimes reaching 40 to 45 degrees Celsius. That's why people started work early in the morning and rested during the afternoon, much like hot countries still do today. The year had 3 seasons: Akhet, the flood season; Peret, the growing season; and Shemu, the harvest season. Most pyramid construction happened during Akhet, when the fields were underwater and farmers were free from farm work anyway.
Let's clear up a major misconception. Many people believe the pyramids were built by slaves. But when archaeologists excavated the workers' village near Giza, they found bakeries, cemeteries, even something like a hospital, and skeletal evidence showing that injured workers were actually treated. The truth is that most laborers were farmers and free citizens working under a system called corvée, a kind of national service tax where each household contributed a few months of labor, similar to paying taxes today. Alongside them were skilled workers, stone cutters, engineers, surveyors, who spent their whole careers on this work. In a large team, thousands of people worked together, some hauling grain, some fetching water, some cooking food. An entire small town sprang up right next to the construction site.
Now let's talk about what these people ate and how they lived. Homes. Ordinary people lived in small homes made of sun-dried mud bricks, which kept the heat out. Inside, it stayed cool, and the flat roofs were often used for sleeping at night, since it was too hot indoors. Food. Their daily diet was simple. Bread, made from barley and wheat, their staple food. Beer. Yes, beer. But not the intoxicating kind we think of. It was thick, nutrient-rich, almost like liquid bread, and given to workers daily as a major source of energy. Vegetables like onions, garlic, peas, and cucumbers. Fish caught from the Nile, eaten by rich and poor alike. Dates and figs for something sweet. The wealthy also ate meat, goat, duck, but for ordinary workers it was a rare treat. Records show that pyramid workers were actually given fresh meat regularly, a real honor back then, likely used to keep morale and motivation high.
Now for the most important question. Why did people work this hard? The answer lies in their religion and their belief in the afterlife. Egyptians believed life continued after death, but only if the body remained preserved and the soul, which they called the Ka, didn't lose its way. The pharaoh wasn't just a king, he was seen as a bridge between gods and humans. After death, he was meant to be reborn as the god Osiris. The pyramid itself was essentially a giant staircase meant to help the pharaoh's soul reach the stars, reach the sky. That's why the shape narrows as it rises, like a ray of sunlight traveling from Earth toward the heavens. Inside, they placed gold, jewelry, food, furniture, even statues of servants, so the pharaoh could live comfortably in the next life too. This wasn't just a tomb, it was an entire civilizational mission, the whole society's belief system expressed in one structure.
Now let's see how, without cranes or modern tools, these people moved such enormous stones. Step 1. Cutting the stone. Workers used copper and stone tools to cut large blocks from quarries. Sometimes they soaked wooden wedges in water and hammered them into the rock. As the wood expanded, it split the stone apart. Step 2. Moving it. Large stones were placed on wooden sledges, pulled by dozens of workers using ropes. Interestingly, they discovered that wetting the sand ahead of the sledge greatly reduced friction. This is even depicted in an Egyptian wall painting. Step 3. Lifting it up. The biggest mystery? How did they carry such heavy stones up to 140 meters high? Historians believe long, winding mud brick ramps spiraled around the pyramid, allowing stones to be dragged up gradually. Step 4. Precise measurement. Most astonishing of all, the pyramid's 4 corners align almost perfectly with true north, south, east, and west, measured using the stars, particularly the pole star. And the base is so level that across the entire 230-meter length, the difference is only about 2 centimeters. Behind all this were thousands of laborers, hundreds of skilled engineers, and precise organization that ensured food, water, and tools arrived on time. This wasn't just about strength, it was a triumph of planning and teamwork.
When we look at the pyramids of Giza today, we don't just see stone. We see a civilization's passion, faith, and unity. Farmers who poured their sweat into this work during the flood months, engineers who achieved such precision without modern tools, and an entire society whose belief in the afterlife was strong enough to make stone stand forever. 4,500 years have passed, yet the pyramids still stand, as if Egypt's ancient message still echoes. When people work together, nothing is impossible.